Hey everyone, just a quick update for Joy.
Hello.
So we want to make sure the drug's doing what it's supposed to be doing, boost the immune system in the background, check all the organs of elimination, to make sure they're all keeping on kicking along. And also because of hospital visits, I just want to make sure that there's nothing going on shenanigan-wise in the background with, stuff. So I just want to check things out. Cute stripy socks. Okay, so how's the body feeling? Your hips sore because you're not taking painkillers?
Yeah.
Anything else? How's your tummy been?
Generally speaking, fine. I mean, by the time you wake up in the morning, you've probably got reflux.
Yep.
And that'd be handy.
Waking up, you're having reflux. Is that because you have to eat so late the night before to get the second dose of capacetabine
Well, you would have
in?
thought it'd be, if it was earlier, I'd have something for it. But since it's more likely to be when you wake up, usually it's too cold or anything to get up and have something for it.
Yeah, okay. About what time?
I don't know, when you wake up. It might be 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay, middle of the
Might
night.
be 4 o'clock, might be 8 o'clock.
Okay, cool. But that's not a new thing, that's been an ongoing thing.
Oh, yeah.
And once again, that's without the drug to suppress it.
Yep.
Yeah, cool, okay. Okay, so firstly, just going to check your adrenals through your big toe muscle. Hold up for me. Beautiful. Hold. How are you feeling rested, stress? I know it's been a shit of a year. She breathes.
Listen, you have people living in your house.
Yeah. So you don't get your normal space, you don't get your normal silence, you don't get your more
So
normal wake up time. Yeah.
They sort of get cross about things and
Yeah.
and John's just gone back.
Hold. Hold. Okay. So you don't have any survival stuff going. Survival, deep survival, hidden and adrenals, they're all doing really well. But this is your immune system. So your immune system without any supplements, because I always start minus all your supplements, minus all your medication. So yeah, so no surprise your immune system's a little low. So we'll pick it up. Yeah?
And of course, if you've got 6 brothers and sisters-in-law that have died so far this year, we've only got the bloody 6th month. And over the last 3 or 4 weeks, I think I've had 5 nephews and nieces in hospital. Various. And I expect one will be taken off life support today. You know, it's
Been a year.
It's been a shit of a year so far.
But it's June. It can get better.
Yes, and I am glad that I went to the Cassia Medical Centre for the supplements, because I didn't feel that the hospital people were.
Giving you much hope.
I thought they were just saying, "Right, doesn't matter what you do, 3 shades in the wind, you're bloody dead. Just give." And I didn't think much of that.
So Manuela at Cassia is a functional medicine doctor. So functional medicine doctors are really good at combining natural stuff with drugs. So this drug, capacetabine, is a oral chemotherapy drug, and 99% of people who use it worldwide are on natural therapies because the side effects are so bad. So it's actually really well known and researched what works and what doesn't with this particular drug, which is why Manuela was a fantastic find. Okay, so your base chakra blue. So base chakra is around feeling safe and secure, and of course having other people in your house. It doesn't matter how much you love them, but it's like going home and you don't have your own space to relax and unwind, and however good it is, it's still a challenge.
And I do realise that Carmel, being away from her husband for all this long time, is, and Singapore is just so far away.
Yeah, let's just check the capacetabine, because we want your body to be able to utilise it as well as it can. Good. So the immune system's okay. That might have been what was debunking the immune system. Defragging it, the capacetabine, because a minute ago the immune system was showing up. But let's check organs in relation to the capacetabine. Okay, so stomach energy. And once again, this is without supplements. because all the collagen and the protein powder and the probiotics and stuff, they'll all be supporting that. Hold up for me. And then if we get damage to the gut because of the drug,
What am I doing
hold
now?
up for me.
Which is up?
Now hold that there, don't let me pull it. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the gut can then attract histamine to it. If the gut gets raw, histamine's a healing agent. You know histamine about allergies? It also
I
helps
know about antihistamines, I don't know about histamine.
Yeah, so histamine is something that helps to heal, like cholesterol, but it's, you know, a big voodoo thing in the medical world. So histamine's actually really impressive as something that helps to heal, and it builds up in the gut.
So if gnats pee on me and make me so itchy I nearly die.
Yep.
Why do I have to take antihistamines?
No, because that's an overreaction, and that's a full-blown allergy. So yeah, with full-blown allergy, absolutely, take your antihistamines. But then you can also take some extra vitamin C or something like that to help to pull out the extra histamine. So vitamin C and N-acetylcysteine. You probably have vitamin C in your the Biomedica product Betamax. Betamax has got some vitamin C in it, I think. And it also helps to balance the immune system. So it's got like shiitake mushrooms. Doesn't matter, ring me.
Look, I just believe you.
Okay, let's just ask about any and all excess histamines. And hold. Okay. Hold. 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 Yeah, but like everything you can imagine, there's good and bad. Like even things like E. coli, you know, and staph and strep. We've got staph and strep on our body all the time. It's when it gets out of balance, it's a problem. Now, Manuela's a gem, isn't she? Hope is good. So this is telling me that the capecitabine is creating, and this is okay because we're doing stuff to heal it, the capecitabine is creating some damage and the histamine's coming in to help it to heal.
I imagine it would be.
Yeah, so that's where, you know.
It's not giving me the shits and apparently it does that to most people.
Good. And that's probably the slippery elm and the proteins and the collagens and all that fun stuff. Cool. That didn't taste too bad, that combo, Panax and collagen protein.
Oh, I don't. I haven't had much slippery elm though, I don't think.
Okay.
I'd be forgetting it.
Well, if your gut's doing okay, are you still as tender in here? Because I know we'll do some massage in there as well. Is it still as tender or is it getting less
I don't
tender?
go around beating myself in the stomach, so how would I know?
Okay,
No cats or small boys have jumped at me. You're still sore. And also you just had dinner in it.
You look toasty warm in that. Okay, so I'll just quickly check any more organs. So that was small intestine. So small intestine and liver are the two organs showing up at the moment, being
Miserable.
dealing mostly with the capecitabine. So bend the leg and hold up for me. Yeah, whooshka. And hold up for me. Yeah, whooshka. When I treated a lot of autism in the past, and I used to have this one particular boy who used to call me the whooshka lady. Can we go see the whooshka lady? Okay, small intestines. And hold up for me. Beautiful. And hold up for me. Excellent. No, that's great. So the only two organs showing up at the moment are liver and small intestine. 90% of your immunity's in the gut, which is why we have to keep boosting it.
My lungs beautiful.
Your lungs are great. I mean, I'll show you. Hold back, rock solid. Holding back, beautiful. Now, let's just ask, going upstairs 4 stories. Hold back. Definitely less energy. Hold back, and your body goes, I don't think so. Which side did you have pneumonia on? Did you have, like when they checked your lungs?
When? I've never had pneumonia.
You had something really narky in your lungs a few years ago.
Pleurisy, and you were a baby.
Pleurisy.
You were 6 months old. How the hell do you think I'd remember?
Didn't you have something a few years ago? Well, where were the little doodads in the liver? Was it all over in the lungs? Were they all over the
Well,
place?
I don't know. I didn't see the pictures.
Oh, really?
Should
Oh.
I demand to?
I want to see them.
God, I thought if I saw them, I'd want to throw it.
Oh,
Like
surely
the
Jim
children.
wants to see them.
Hey?
Surely Jim wants to see them. No, don't show them to Jim. He needs more hope too. Don't show them to Jim.
Well, I decided that really Marita had a fatty liver and it wasn't cancer.
Yep.
And lots of people
And
have,
it might not be.
lots of people have fatty livers and it's not
And
cancer.
lots of people are accidentally diagnosed with things that aren't cancer.
And then when I know what you're thinking about. Before I actually had the thing that they put all the sparkly stuff into me to see where all the cancers were,
Yeah.
or whatever they injected into
Yeah.
me, I assumed it was sparkly because I could see it on a machine.
Sparkly is nice.
Anyway, apart from the liver, I'd also got my lungs were very crook for a couple of days. And so that might be what you're thinking about. But I didn't go to the doctor. I just thought
How's the asthma been?
I never had asthma. I had couldn't breathe syndrome.
Oh, you've got the COPD.
Yeah.
The chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder.
But I think I've used
Sorry.
I've used the asthma medication practically nil since. Because I thought it might have had something in it that disagreed with me. I don't know what bloody disagreed with me, so
Yeah.
I went off the lot of them.
Well, one of the things it can do, which isn't great for the immune system in your lungs, is it can suppress the mucus to the lower lobes. So it helps in the short term because it opens up the airways in the top, but the mucus can then, in some people, it can actually be suppressed. So you end up with this harder and harder, thick, concrete-like goop in the bottom of the lungs. So then bit by bit that just dies off. You know, it sort of ends up
Like
becoming...
leprosy inside.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll have leprosy inside, thanks, so we'll
No.
skip that one.
No, keep up your yoga and, you know, exercise when you can. Walking the dog.
Oh God, I didn't take the dog for a walk. Too many people got big freaking stinking bastards that try to get over the fence, I reckon, and knock the pair of us over and kill us.
You can calm or 2 peas in a pod about that one.
Oh, people have got nasty, horrible things that try to get over the fence that are as big as us. And Archie's only little and all he wants to do is play with them. Hey, I'm going to eat you, you little. Yep.
Okay, now I just quickly want to check you. I'm just going to check. I'm just going to ask in relation to any and all spike proteins.
What? Smoke.
Spike proteins. Hold.
I haven't taken off smoking again, not since your birthday in 88, 86.
Hold.
Oh, 88.
That's showing up fine. Let me just ask any and all coronaviruses. Hold. Okay. Hold. They are 15 to 30% of the common cold and flu, so it's not
What?
surprising. Coronaviruses. So some old coronavirus has been in your system, but it's not showing up the spike proteins from this coronavirus vaccine.
Oh, you mean from last time it was here 20 years ago or 10 years ago?
Well, there's been 7 coronaviruses so far that have...
You mean one was SARS?
Yeah, so there's SARS and MERS and there's 7 of them. So it's a common cold and flu virus. So anytime we, you know, and remember a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago, you had a really bad flu for weeks and weeks.
No.
It was around August 2 years ago. That's a hint.
What did we do in August 2 years ago?
You went up the Sunshine Coast to Caloundra, stayed away from your house.
Oh,
The light bulb. Anyway, can be linked to stress.
right.
So, any and all coronaviruses. And hold. 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 Beautiful. So the shedding isn't showing, which is fantastic. All coronaviruses are. Let me ask your lungs around any and all coronaviruses. And hold back. No. And hold back. No. Good. Any and all coronaviruses. Yeah, so because people have had, some people on the planet have had coronaviruses in the past when they've had colds and flus, it's looking like some of the people who are getting the jab are having bigger reactions, because once you've had a disease, you shouldn't ever get vaccinated for it, because it sort of ramps up this thing and you create a cytokine storm or antibody dependent enhancement, which means you create like this massive on guard of immunity. Anyway, no, that's looking really good. So yeah, no, doing really well. I'm glad. I'm not surprised your tummy's tender, but we'll get in there and do a massage there, and work on your hip. Actually, I'll just quickly check if your hip's in. Hold, hold, hold. Oh, that one's not. Hold,
Oh,
hold. Yeah, right. So this little muscle here. So I'll just roll it down on this side. And we'll get into it. Cool. Now, I'm really happy with that. Hallelujah and amen.
I knew you were sprinkling holy water on me.
See you, everyone.